can you start by giving us an update on team news ahead of the match tomorrow, please?
Yeah, we've just one concern over John Stones, who picked up a head injury. So unfortunately, it looks like he'll miss the game with suspected concussion. Other than that, we hope to be at full strength.
Stones has been a regular very recently, but throughout the qualifying campaign, how much of a blow is that to not have him available for Portugal?
Well, it's a great shame for him, first and foremost. He's been looking forward to this immensely, and he's bitterly disappointed. So our first thoughts are to sort of lift his spirits as quickly as possible. In terms of the group, with a strong mentality, you know, we've in all positions we've had players that have moved up to the seniors, so we've had to look at other players during the campaign, with great competition for places in every area of the field. So and throughout the competition, we've not just relied on picking a first 11. I've tried to make changes each time for this sort of reason, because you know when you get to the finals anything can happen. So we're ready to deal with that. The group are very strong, and it's obviously a great opportunity for somebody else.
How's the mood within the camp? Obviously, a lot of players have spoken about how good it is. Have you been in much better groups of?
No, I don't think so. I think the togetherness in this group of lads, like, you can't question it. I've only come into the group quite recently, and they've made me feel a part of it straight away. So they've been amazing to train with and to be with off the pitch. So it's been good, yeah.
It must be nice to be playing with the likes of Harry Kane, Ings and Berahino rather than against them.
Yeah, well, it's hard enough marking them in training, but obviously it's a good advantage for us to have having the likes of them up front.
What seems to have characterised this squad in qualifying and in the friendly matches as well is the very offensive, the very attacking nature of the side. You've scored an awful lot of goals. I think it's averaging 2.8 goals a game under you. Will you continue with that in the tournament, or because it's the toughest test at the start, possibly, do you go a little bit more cautious than that?
I think we have picked players to play a certain way. You know, we have to stick with that. We don't intend to change our style or our philosophy. We're very conscious that Portugal are a big threat in transition and in counter-attack especially. So you've always got to work well without the ball, no question about that. But in terms of when we have it, we can't play any other way. That's why we've picked the players that we have.
And which Portuguese players do you fear most?
Well, we don't fear any players of any team, but we look forward to the challenge of playing against them, and we understand that there are several Portuguese players that can pose us problems if we don't defend well and if we don't manage the game well. But fear isn't something that we talk about.